So there's this mass panic about AI taking jobs and what's going to happen when AI wipes out the workforce and no one can work and there's UBI everywhere and it's all gone to hell. The robots wipe us out. And as somebody who's been researching this now for well over a year, very consistently, going on 2 years now, and writing a book on the subject, if you want to grab that, link in the description, pre-order $1 for up the price. Um, I realized AI taking jobs is actually a good thing. And now this sounds really backwards. I'm completely aware. It sounds like the most back ass thing ever, but hear me out. The reason people think this, now, I can understand the point of view that there's the AIs, like think like the Terminator storyline where it's like AI is gonna come wipe us out and the Matrix and all this stuff. Like fair enough, but here's the thing. I wrote this in the book, pretty much exactly what I'm gonna say right now. AI is an idea and its time has come. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. If one country doesn't do it, another will. If one business doesn't do it, another will, and they will win with it. Therefore, everyone's kind of forced to do it or go bankrupt. It's just inevitable. It's gonna happen. So it's something that, and from like the Stoic philosophy here, I can't control it. Therefore, I'm just gonna look at how I can benefit from it and how it's gonna improve our lives, and it will. It's a net positive. Something the reason that people don't feel that way, this is the biggest issue with it. People don't understand how technology actually works. Now money works. It's two sides of that coin. So the money part's really important. We're going to start with technology first. When it comes to technology, all it does, it makes society more productive. So I'll give an example. I'm just quoting the hell out of my book right now, but the example I gave in the book was if you had an island and you were fishing and it required 50 people to catch fish for the entire island. All right, very, very simple. Now, as you develop, let's say, a fishing rod's a piece of technology like the bow and arrow. The fishing rod lets you catch more fish quicker. Because of this, that same 50 people can now catch, let's say, the fish instead of doing 8-hour days, they only work 4-hour days because they have technology now. They work less and they get the same amount of fish. That's a good thing. Then we get fishing boats, and boom, they catch a shit ton of fish. They only need to fish 4 hours every week. It's the 4-hour work week. Tim Ferriss lives on the island. He's giving out books. No, seriously though, like that's what happens. Technology lets us get more, produce more resources, acquire more things for less work, it lets us harness more energy. That's all it does, and that's a good thing. That's really good. Like on that island economy, that would make the island abundant. Assuming you don't run out of fish and you do it all right, that's going to cause a lot of abundance and make life easier. You work a lot less. But why is that not the case? If you look around, you're like, oh yeah, but that's not the case. If I lose my job and I work less, I'm fucked. Well, that's not technology's problem. The issue is the money's fucked up. The money's broken. Technology will we should be working a lot less now. There was some like guy in like 1930 who brought up what was he said? I don't. It was something about like we should be, because of technology, time like 2020, people will be working like 15-hour weeks at the most. And that actually should be true. We should be working a lot less now. The reason, though, that we're working way more, and the people are working now like 40-hour weeks, and they're getting less stuff. Like people now are working, like you have two people now working 40-hour weeks, the husband and the wife, and they can barely afford like one kid and like a shoebox apartment in London. Meanwhile, if you're going London in like 1960, you can get like one person working. I don't know London, but I'm not sure what London was like in the 60s, but New York. I know New York. New York was booming in the 60s. Yeah, one person working can provide for an entire household on one income working 40 hours a week. And they have two people who can barely, like, dude, like a house costs like fucking 2 raspberries and a pack of gum in 1960. You could buy a house in like 2 years, and now it costs like, gee, what's it, like fucking 40 year mortgages to get a house? Like, it's nuts. People are working the two salaries and they still can't do it. Like, technology, we should be working less, but instead we're working more hours for less stuff. That's not a technology issue. Like, AI is not the problem here. AI ending work is also not the problem. Because if AI, like, most jobs are kind of shit. If you have, dude, I don't know, data entry or accounting, like, realistically, everyone's like, oh, I love my job, it's so great. Give them $1 billion and they're going to quit. They're going to go travel. They're going to do random shit. They're going to open a fucking cupcake business. They're going to open a restaurant. They're going to do shit that they actually want to do. And that's what AI lets you do. AI takes care of the bullshit work so you don't have to do it. The reason that it's viewed as a bad thing is because we need to work 40 hours a week to get income to pay bills because the money's fucked up. The money is the issue. It's not the technology. AI taking jobs is a good thing. It's it's a bit of a mind fuck, but if you really think about it, you deep down you know I'm right. It's and I don't know where I learned this or who explained this to me, but it's probably just a shit ton of research and podcasts and books and critical thinking, I guess. But it sounds scary, but it's a good thing. It's only bad when you don't understand how money works. And to understand money, that's a whole other coin. I'm not going to get into that, but basically, the government has debt. They will keep printing money. When they print money, our money's worth less, and it makes it so we're working more hours for less things. That's basically it. So when you fix that money, you have sound money that can't be printed. You get to experience the deflationary powers of AI, and you get to actually be free for the first time in our history. We don't actually have to work for survival. That's a good thing. The fourth turning, if you know what that is, going to drive that. It's a whole thing. If you want to learn about that, check in the description. Grab the book. It's $1 right now in pre-order. If you're from the future and it's like $15, it's still worth it. It's worth a lot more than that, but I'm giving away for that because I just think it's a great book. So yeah, hopefully this helped. If you're worried about AI and you have any questions or any thoughts and opinions, drop them in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to see where people are at because everyone has a different opinion and different take on AI. So that will be interesting to see. See you in the next one, boys.